High-performing women are wired for independence. You built your career, you figured out your identity, you survived spaces that weren't built for you. You learned to rely on yourself. So when fitness feels hard, when consistency slips, when food feels chaotic, your brain goes straight to, why can't I just handle this? But here's the truth. Self-sufficiency is a trauma adaptation, not a personality trait. You learned early on that depending on others wasn't always safe. So you became the one who had it together. And that worked until it didn't. Because health is different. You can't white knuckle your nervous system into balance. You can't bully your hormones into regulating. You can't shame yourself into consistency. And trying to do it alone isn't strength. It's isolation disguised as discipline. I want to ask you something. Would you ever perform surgery on yourself? Or represent yourself in court? Coach yourself through a legal case you've never handled? No, obviously not. Not because you're incapable, but because proximity kills perspective. When you're inside your own patterns, you can't see them clearly. You can't see the frame of the picture you're in. You don't see the subtle undereating, the emotional all or nothing cycles, the overtraining masked as dedication or hustle, and the way you sabotage yourself after one imperfect day. You just feel like you're bad at this, but what you actually lack isn't willpower, it's external structure. Here's something that nobody tells high achievers. Structure doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you're optimizing. Elite performers don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems. Calendars, coaches, feedback loops, check-ins, accountability, measured progress. Structure reduces decision fatigue. It removes emotional swings. It creates consistency when motivation drops. And consistency, not intensity, is what changes your body. So you don't need more drive. You need fewer decisions every single day. We have so many clients who are like this. One example that comes to mind is Alex. She's a director at a tech company. She runs teams, make high-level decisions every day. She's an incredible leader, but when it came to her body, she was in total chaos. She'd start strong Monday, miss Wednesday, overcorrect on Thursday, drink Friday, rest Sunday. And she kept telling me, I just need to try harder. I just need to do better. That's not the case. She needed a system. So instead, we simplified everything. 3 lifts per week, 3 structured meals per day, 1 weekly check-in, no emotional adjustments needed. And honestly, within 6 weeks, her consistency skyrocketed, not because she finally found motivation, but because we had structure in place that would hold her when her emotions didn't. And the wildest part is she said, I feel calmer, not just fitter, but calmer. And that's exactly what structure does. It removes internal chaos. Let's get honest. Sometimes the reason you resist structure is because if it works, you can't blame yourself anymore. If you hire support and it works, you have to admit that you didn't lack discipline, you lacked design. And that's vulnerable because it means you are not broken, you are just unsupported. Needing structure doesn't mean that you failed, it means you're ready to level up. If you're anything like me, you built your career with mentors. You built your confidence through community. You built your identity through support. So why would your health be any different? You don't need more willpower. You need a container that holds you steady when your brain is thinking of the million other things you have to do. This isn't weakness, it's leadership. I want you to shoot me a message if you're ready to stop trying to prove that you can do it alone and actually start building something sustainable. Because high performance isn't about isolation, it's about intelligent support, and you deserve that.